Hey Nathan, it's February 10th and time for another Misconception Monday! Today I'm going to talk about misconceptions of the ancient Olympics. So the ancient Olympics weren't always only male and they weren't always naked either. The origins of the Olympic Games went back to 2 foot races held annually that consisted only of women. The first foot race was to determine who would be the high priestess to the goddess Hera, Zeus's wife, and the second would decide who would be her consort in the temple. Also, in later years, while women weren't allowed to physically compete, they were allowed to enter horses into equestrian events. The owner, not the driver or the rider, was the one who won the prize at the end of horse and chariot competitions. While for a large majority of the games the athletes did compete nude, for the first 45 years they did not. The decision to compete naked was either influenced by the Spartans or by a single victor, Orsippus of Megara, who chose personally to run in the nude. As the ancient Olympic Games were a celebration of the abilities of a healthy human body, competing in the nude just further emphasized this celebration. The Olympic Games weren't the only athletic competitive games played by the ancient Greeks. The Olympics were only 1/4 of what was called the Pan-Hellenic Games. The other 3 were the Pythian, the Nemean, and the Isthmian Games. The arrangement of these games allowed that at least one would occur every year, but of course, the Olympics were regarded as the most important. The Olympic Games didn't focus solely on athleticism. Art was also integral to the games. Competition between artists eventually took shape during the Olympic Games as they were commissioned to honor the games and the athletes. Poets would create songs and stories honoring the victors. Sculptors would carve incredible statues displaying the position and movements of the athletes' bodies in motion. Religion was just about as central to the Olympic Games as the games were. Honoring Zeus, 100 oxen would be slaughtered during the games and then eaten at a large feast for all the competitors at the end of the games. The Olympics kind of brought Olympia into its fame. Due to the religious importance of the games, Olympia became a fundamental place for worship in ancient Greece. Huge statues and temples were built to honor Zeus, the main deity worshipped during the games. And since Zeus was kind of the god of gods for the Greeks, it makes sense that Olympia would gain in importance during the rising popularity of the Olympic Games. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little more about the ancient Olympic Games. If you did, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. And Nathan, we'll see you on Wednesday.